And welcome to the MWTCA local meet in Rockford, Illinois. And we have a huge turnout this year. We're coming close to 200 people that are coming to buy. And we're actually down a little bit in tables, but not that much. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be walking around showing a few things. And if you have any questions or things you want me to go back and take a look at, let me know. And yeah, we're going to start over here on this table and zigzag through them. So yeah, and also I always forget to say right at the beginning, if you want to find a tool meet like this near you, go to handtoolfinder.com. On there I list every tool meet I know of where you can buy them, as well as online sellers and every resource you ever need for finding antique hand tools. They're all listed on one place on there, as well as a map of the world. Everything I know of. If you find something that's not on there, please let me know. But there's links to both of those in the description below. So let me turn this around. The round button. There it is. Turn around. There we go. And we're going to start here and start working around this way. Some of the things we got. Oh, this one's fun. You don't always find them with the side plate on here, but you can take this off so to skewed rabbiting. It's actually not very common to find it with the side and in that nice a shape. There's an old 4.5 for you. Boxes of this and that, and I'm going to be doing a lot of weaving around people today, so it should be kind of interesting. But if anyone has any questions, throw it in the chat. I just want to say hi. I've got a few of these meets that I'm looking forward to coming up to here. Yeah, here's a What's It box. And if ever has any tools that don't know what they are, go to mwtca.org. On there's a What's It page where you can submit them. And actually get an idea of what they are, or even have them in the grist mill so other people can look at it. Yeah, it's a busy room today. Let's see if I can look back at some of these. There are a couple totes over there that were $5 each or grab and go. And we got some wrenches and braces, and you know, I've got a bunch of these router bits, but I've never been able to get them to fit into my hand router. Never quite sure. You know, one of these days I'll get them to work. That'd be a great April Fool's video. I have these old drivers that have this big flat section so you can clamp onto it. Put a lot of torque on there. These are fun, these file handles that clamp onto the tang of the file. And yes, files are intended to have a handle on, not just the tang. Some Starrett. And oh, here's another good set of vices. Everyone needs their vices. I need a king cutter number 2 if you ever find one. It wouldn't surprise me if you've seen one. One of the fun things, if you're looking for something specific and you don't see it, if you see something like it, like you have someone that has a couple king cutters out there, you can ask them, and they may have it, or they may even have it under the table. A lot of people have extra stuff down there. Or you may know someone who collects it and has extra. I love these old bench brushes. I don't know why. I like a good soft brush that works well. There's a saw vise. Craftsman wrenches. Woodens and transitional planes. If I'm going too fast or someone wants me to go back and take a look at something, let me know.
You know, Red Rose
we got
plane making course. I just built these 3.
Not cabinet maker. Molding planes. There's the word.
Hollow around it.
There's some nice
I was ahead of the
big
class.
rabbit plane,
To get 2 done.
tongue, and groove planes.
At the end of the second day, I already got 2 done. I was like,
There's a couple.
more parts. May as well make
There's
one.
number 2 Stanley.
He's like, fine with me. I'll sell you more stuff.
Yeah, now you got me looking for king cutters. Let's see if anything pops up on here. Turn. There we go. Zigzag rules. Well, a lot of people collect those. Folding rules of coppers. And there's a little bit of fun. Books. There's a lot of amazing information, especially when you look through some of these old catalogs and you see what did they actually advertise the tools to do. It's kind of fun to see what were the tools intended to do as opposed to what do we use them to do. Good morning. Hey James, how's it going? Nice name, by the way. Braces, palm carving tools. It's a nice tack hammer. I love that one with the sheath that goes all the way up. That's kind of pretty. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. There's a Yankee driver. Let's see, we got a bunch of planes and marking gauges. Slide through here. Sorry. There's a 5 1/4. How's it going? You want to say hi? Boy, the MWTC members are getting younger and younger. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, go home and watch the video. You can see where you're at. Some fun block planes in the box. Let's see. Sorry. Nice big collection. That's actually a really nice set of Irwins there. That's pretty. Yeah, I got my kids here today too. So let's say hi to them. Here's a fun one, a 608. So this is the early Bedrock before they put the square sides on them. That one's pretty. I don't come across those very often. Oh yeah, I don't come across those very often. Here's another 608. That one's with the square sides. And Chapman. Chapman? Yeah. Box of chisels and dig and dive sets. Here's one of the Stanley Perfect Handle. So it's like the Japanese, and the tang goes all the way through, and that button on the end is actually the tang, but it's also got the collar here. Leather cap underneath it. Really, really nice feeling chisels. A lot of people like those. I find them to be a bit too heavy because the tang comes all the way up through, but I know a lot of people who love those things. Morning, all. Craftsman Studio, how's it going? Ooh, okay, here's one. These are for the 45. They're hollows and rounds with the matching irons. These are crazy expensive. Usually way more. I'd say $500-600 for this set. What's he asking? $750? Yeah, it's not too far off. Oh, because they're a mixed set. These ones have the slot knobs, and these ones have the turn knobs. Is it a full set? No, it's not a full set. So that's a bit on the expensive price, but not too much. There's a router plane for you, $65. Starets. Oops, sorry. Carriage makers. No, that's a scratch stock. There it is. Leather tools. Yeah, this is the. Oh no, it's not user made. That's actually shaped that way with the 4 sides and flats on it. I've sometimes seen knobs where the user actually carves in a thumb slot. So I thought she was saying earlier. That's there one. If anyone has anything you want me to see that I've been going over, please let me know. Let's come on over here. Handles, file handles, $4 each or 3 for $10. Yeah, Melody from Melody's Workbench. Oop, come on, where is she? There she is. She actually just graduated high school yesterday, and on Monday is going to become a full-time YouTuber. So if you want to see Melody's Workbench, she's having a lot of fun with that. Looking for framing squares. There's a few of them here. Here's a router plane in the box. Box has seen better days, but what's he asking on that one? $145. Oh, core box plane. I love these. Did a video on those not too long ago. Here's another core box plane, another fun one. Well, it's not a fence. It's actually designed to make a hollow space, a large space, or a core. It's a box that holds the cores. Another router plane, $90. Squirrel tail. No, I'll slide around you. You dance divinely. Stanley 63X. That'd be a fun one to make a video on sometime. Oh, what is this one? $278. I did a video on the what was the one on that? Yeah. There's the 63X down there. Oh yeah, nice number 2 there.
For like $230.
Yeah.
$235.
Mortising gauges. Yeah, I'll give you guys an overview of what's coming up. So we got all those tables. We have 60-some tables today. Almost 200 people in attendance today. Makes it a really good tool meet.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, I've got one of those. They actually come in a set. That one's a 98. You can get a 99 as well. That's the opposite mirror image of it.
Really? That is neat.
It's fun working with her because she's got all sorts of fun ideas. It's really cool seeing it through her eyes. Here's the Stanley doweling machine, saw filing jig, some travelers. These are what they used before they had tape measures, but they'd often be used for measuring around a barrel, or timber framers would often use them for measuring down timbers. Let's see. There's a good collection of planes. Sorry. Some gimlet bits, auger bits, router plane. This table's rather full. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in here. Oh, we got space. Here's some perfect handle screwdrivers. $12 each or 2 for $20. They are a very comfortable screwdriver handle. $65 for the router plane. That's not a bad price at all. There's a Japanese chamfer plane. There's a Japanese dovetail plane. He's asking 55 and 45. I might come back and grab one of those. I want to do a couple of videos here soon on some Japanese tools. Those might fit into it. I love these boxes. $10 each, $5 each. What does he have on this one? $15 each in this box. Can you pick up that box and turn it around so you can see that on the other side? 2 hands. There you go. Thank you, Mel.
It's just, that.
Yep. Cabinet scrapers. You gotta love these disposable iron planes. Here's some 4s. And number 3. Yeah, slide over, Mel. Here's some fun ones. These are some great users. $15, $10. Ooh, here's an infill. What's he asking on that one?
Yeah.
Just saying. $275. That's not bad. Not for number 5. Yeah, $15, $10, $15, $10, $100. Why is that 100? M. Who is M? I don't know that one. 55, 40, 45, 50, 80. That one's in decent shape. Oh yeah, bevel gauge, big bevel gauge.
Giant one.
Yep. Oh my word. Okay, so this is a Stanley number 9, if I remember the number right. It is a shooting board plane or a mortising plane. Let's see, I'm going to guess $2,500. $23.82. No, $8.50. $8.50. Is something wrong with it? Huh. I don't know. I'm going to have to come back and take a look at that. I usually expect those to be a good bit more. Speaking of shooting boards, there's a Stanley 51-52 set over here. Here we got a bunch more good to be restored. Here's more of the 45 sets. $135 a piece for each of the hollow and round sets. Set of augers. Lee Nielsen, another router plane. Let's see what's on that one. $100. A little on the high side. Okay, here's he's asking $1,500 for the set. That's actually not a bad price. $1,500. I've been seeing those go for a lot more recently. It's broken, but not too bad. I have the plane. I love it. I would love to get the board. If anyone has any questions, I always like seeing what people put up on here. A whole bunch of good books. Anyone want to get into chemistry?
I was thinking that looks like it's for glassware.
Planes? I feel like I need a beaker. Cute little block planes. There's a nice back saw. Carving tools. Those have gone up exponentially in price recently. There's a door hinge mortiser. Butt hinge mortiser.
Which one is the butt hinge?
That's this one.
Okay.
It's basically a router plane. It's designed for cutting out the 1/8 inch deep groove that the hinge fits into.
Okay.
But it's narrow so that it can slide along the edge of a door. Got a video on those as well. Here's some more books. Hammers and chisels and axes. And Todd here, he's got a lot of machinist tools. And I love this measured angled set. And then all the way down to these, which are 1/2 degree and 1/4 degree. A kind of good morning to you all. A kind good morning. Ah, thank you. Who is that? Gnarly? Yeah, I like the name. There's some nice calipers. Be careful. Shoot safely. Oh, wow, look at that. That's a beast. That's, what, 26 inches? Here's a nice Veritas. Scraper planes, nippers, pneumatic tools, this, that, and a little bit of the other thing. Let's come on around over here. Yeah, my wife is over here manning the table. Say hi, Sarah. So this is my first time organizing this one. A 602.
He hasn't lived in his house for
That's pretty right there.
He hasn't lived in his house for 2 years.
Another number 2 back there. Pile of chisels. Another router plane. Lots of carving chisels. What is he asking? Assorted chisels, $12 each. Robert Sorby. Anyone want a pig sticker? That's a nice 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch or 3/8. It's usually the size you want. A lot of people like to buy a whole set, but they're only going to use one of those. There's a nice Lee Nielsen scratch stock.
Pretty.
Number 2 frog. There's always good sets of parts. Trammel points. Thanks for the live walkthrough. I look forward to attending one of those one day, possibly meet. I'd love to see you. These are always fun to come to. Blessed Man 347. Hello, how's it going? There's a nice Yankee. Some timber framing tools. There's a good old brace back there. Pig sticker is a term for mortising chisel. Yes, there's a couple different terms for it, but the pig sticker is kind of the frame. Anytime you have one of that big handle and the heavy old style, pig sticker is a fun one. But yeah, it's another name for old mortising chisel. Let's see if I can get in here.
Is she going to pay for it?
She's like, I need one tool.
Wrenches.
That I can use.
There's some. There's some nice Yankees. I want to get a closer look at those sometime here. Oops, sorry. Hey, oh, you danced divinely. Thank you. Plow planes. Yeah, look at those.
Pretty.
Oh, double actor. Nice. Big plow planes. There's plane. Some stair saws. Yeah, measuring sticks. Yep. Anyone looking for old? I might actually come back through there. I'm looking for a few of them. Let's see what we got back here. Oh, I see Spills. Is there a Spill? That's, what's his name? What's his name? That's a beautiful one, white oak. Oh, I'm a sucker for a good spill plane. Pete, there you are. He's a guy in Wisconsin that makes those. He makes some of the coolest molding planes. He used to sell them for almost nothing. He'd come to these meets and sell them for like $25 a piece. How's it going?
I got a bunch of those over the
Oh, yeah, I'll be over there in a moment.
Those are actually his.
Has he started making them recently? Has he made them in a
can't
while?
make them anymore.
I was gonna say
Health deteriorating.
it's been 4 or 5 years since I've seen him in a meet.
Yeah.
It's a nice aluminum 6, yeah. 11 o'clock. I might do it at 10:30, but 11 is what I'm telling people. Aluminum series. Yeah, we do a door prize raffle. And so that's what my wife was just asking about. There's another butt hinge mortiser. Some big, these are center point bits. So they are actually, there's a cutter on one side, and the other side has the nicker. And so there's only one cutter on it. What, Melody?
Tiny anvil.
Yep, jeweler's anvil.
For like jewelry and such?
Yep. Jewelry and clockwork and things like that where you just need to hit little things. See if I can come around over here. Oh yeah, here's some more of Pete's. He made these, and he sold them for almost nothing. And there's quite a few collectors of them. He made them out of interesting pieces and cool woods and just phenomenal little tools. Let's see, what do we got over here? Having fun?
Yes. Great show. That guy was here.
Axes?
Money.
He was here just a moment ago.
What's he look like?
He's
Very
an
keen.
older white guy.
Skinny or heavy?
Yeah, I don't know where he went. Oh, check out this Wingle axe. Look at that. That's beautiful. Hand saws? Anyone looking for panel saws? There's a good plumber's vise. Chisels. One of these days I want to do a video on these. They're for siding, and you see them all the time at these tool meets. But they're just an interesting tool that you don't see very often. Good morning, James. It's Alan from New Orleans. One of your patrons. Thank you, man. We need to get a tool meet down in Louisiana. It's kind of a tool desert down there, and I'd love to get some more down that way. Here's some draw knives. I was just in New Orleans about 2 years ago. Not for tools, but hey, how's it going? Thank you very much. My pleasure. I'm having a lot of fun. You? There's bits and rain bit. It is a busy day in here today. There's a cute little block plane there. Bunch of fun planes. Let's see if I can come down to this end. Turn, turn, turn. There you go. These are rulers. You can see the gauge on the end, so they'd be using for measuring wood and determining board feet in it. So there's that table. Let's come on over here. What do we got over here today? I thought tool meets were for showing off tools. Didn't know it was for selling. Yeah, there are some that will do displays, but most people it's like a gun show where sales are the main reason. Some people will bring specific things that they want to show off, but most of them are for selling tools. Chisels, there's a reason that probably 60 to 70% of all my tools come from MWTCA tool meets. You're not going to find crazy amazing deals, but most of the prices tend to be fair or a little better than fair. So they're a great place to pick up tools, and everyone here knows what they have, and so if there's any defects, they're going to tell you. Everyone knows everyone, so if you start doing things that are stupid or dishonest, you get found out really quick. So it tends to be a really good place for finding tools to use. There's some nice transitionals and woods. Oh, much better than eBay. eBay is about the most expensive place you can buy tools because eBay will sell them at whatever is the most expensive nationally or internationally even. Because you'll get a lot of people who can't buy tools locally that they buy them on eBay, so they're willing to spend big money. Whereas you come to these tool meets, because there's just so many of them here, the price is much better than eBay. You'll get some people who are trying to make $1, but then you'll get other people who they've been collecting for a long time and they're getting to the point in their life where they just want to get rid of it, and you can get some decent deals. I'm one of them.
Yeah, get interviewed. Get on TV and all.
You want to say hi?
Hi, my name's Dennis.
Dennis? Dennis has got, you got 2 tables here, right?
2 tables.
Yep.
Bunch
A
of
man with vices. I like a good man with vices.
vices and spleens.
Let's see. Panel saws and back saws.
Yeah.
Someone's got an axe to grind. Axes and hatchets are sharp. There's a lot of good axe collectors looking for heads, and different people like different things, especially some of them that are embossed or debossed. So if it's etched in and down into it, it's debossed. If it's sticking out, then it's embossed. Hey, Asano Ozawi, how's it going? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. One of these days I'll actually learn that one. These are fun with the mechanical heads. Mall you can't buy anything at. Let's see. Here's some more hatchets. Hatchets and hammers and wrenches and measuring tools and levels. Different people have different things they collect. And you'll find them all at these tool meets. Sorry, trying not to go too fast, but I'm trying to get through everything today. Here's some construction hatchets, the bushcraft hatchet. You'll see some of these, I guess none of them here are drywall. It's amazing what an old school drywaller can do with those. So we got, there's some fun boxes with the name plates. That's kind of a cool idea. Nifty. You made them? I like that design. Let's see what we got. You say 35?
Yeah.
I might be back a little later. 35 for the combination plane boxes. There's some, I love these corner chisels. Oop, come on, down, sorry, wrong way. For timber framing. Corrugated number 5, who is that? It's a teal body? Lakeside. Huh. I wonder if they actually originally painted it teal or if that was a shop class. That's kind of cool. It's looking blue on the camera to me, but in person it's a solid teal. Here's some boring tools. Then we got boxes of pliers and wrenches, and what do we got over there? Squares. I'm gonna have to move around a few people here because dig and dive boxes are always fun. Do people still do timber framing? Oh yeah. Timber framing is actually a fairly common traditional woodworking. There's quite a few timber framing schools where you can go and learn to do it all by hand. It is busy in here, lots of things. Here's some fun books. Where are we at? Here we are. I always love coming to these tool meets because there's just so many things to learn, and you find something crazy and you're like, pick it up and say, what is that? And someone's going to be able to find it out for you. Oh, look at that on the back. I didn't see it from this side. Let's see what we got on this table. Here's a beam drill. Thank you for the kind words on the name. Does something like this happen in Florida? Yeah, actually there was a tool meet there 2 weeks ago. There's one in Kissimmee regularly. We're trying to get one up in the Panhandle going. We've been trying to get that one for a little while, but it's been just finding a place for it's the problem. Getting someone on the ground to start it up. But yeah, there's actually a good group down there. It's Area N in the MWTCA. Here's some other big tools for sale. So a lot of people will advertise large things. Some levels. Has sets of 45s and 55s, 50s. Diamond Edge is a quality. Has Yankee Driver, Yankee Drill. I love these parts trays that you used to put nails and tacks in. This one's fun. This is a tongue and groove plane. It does it all. This arm actually swings around from side to side, and right now it's set up to make the groove. Flip it around the other way and it makes the tongue. One plane to do both. And then that one's the same thing, except for you push it one way, it does the tongue, you push it the other way, and it does the groove. These are Davitt scrapers. They're Davitt bearings, are an old way of making a bearing, kind of like a brass bushing, except for they wear a little bit faster. But they're soft enough they're not going to wear out your shaft. But to make them, you actually have scrapers that can do the shaping work on them. Got a bunch of good user stuff, parts. If you're ever looking for that part for your plane, there's always someone at one of these meetings that's selling parts. Hey, there's some broken planes and irons.
I'm fine.
Transitional loader bell.
I'm kind of new to the rules, but you got to
Let's see what we
learn
got.
the
Oops,
rules
sorry.
about rules.
Some compass planes in here.
Appreciate it.
He says he's making some of those rules up.
There we go. Oh, that's that's fun. Look at that. That's great. The carriage screw that goes all the way through the carriage bolt. We got up here some more rules. Start and stop box. Plow planes. Bedrock 604. There's some more bedrocks. Cutters. Combination planes. There's some 55s back in there. Here's a cute little block. Back saws. Sterrets. Screwdrivers, scrapers, more combination squares, chisels, oiler cans. We got one more side to tables, so if anyone has anything, oh, that's right, there's also donuts and juice and other things like that available. Coffee. So we got one more table over here. If anyone has any questions or thoughts, there's a couple things down here that are kind of fun. Okay, I'll get to that in a moment here. If anyone has something you want me to go back and take a look at, let me know.
And they wanted me to make one.
Some plow planes, wooden plow planes.
It's red.
There's a panel gauge, like a marking gauge, but bigger.
I made them other pieces of the furniture. I made
Box. There's a fun little marking gauge.
them one.
Squares.
But it was a fun project, you know.
Pneumatic tools. Braces. That draw knife has seen better days. That one's been sharpened a few times.
And I modified it.
Torches. When you want to light things on fire. There's some bits. Oh, here's a right angle driver, so you can put your brace on that side, then put your bit in here and get into tight spaces. Only 30 minutes away. Well, we're open for another hour and a half. But we're every year at this time of year, downtown Rockford, near State Street in Perryville. I shall definitely looking. Yeah, these tool meets are always fun, and the nationals are about twice this size. The nationals are a crazy amount of fun, and it's 3 or 4 days of this and tailgating outside and events and demonstrations and classes and the full national conference devoted to antique tools. Oh, you're fine. Here's nice transitionals. As the 200 year is coming up for, no, not 200 year. Was it 250 for the U.S.? I'm thinking about doing a video on Liberty Bell planes. Oh, up in Janesville, yeah. No, I only live about a mile away from this one, but hopefully next year we're actually going to do it on a Saturday, because I know a lot of people have problems with it being on a Sunday, so I think a Saturday will be a little bit better, but we'll see how that goes. But then we also got over here, so This is a new setup for the MWTCA with banners and flyers. For those of you who don't know, the MWTCA puts out these grist mills 4 times a month, which are dedicated to the information of antique tools and meetings, and there's a whole what's it section in here and good background information. Oh, here's one on plain wellness. Just phenomenal journals that come out 4 times a year that you get with the $25 annual membership. And then, since this is mine, all of my monthly t-shirts, I usually order 3 or 4 extras each month in case things fall through or I have to ship someone. So any of the old ones I'm selling here. And yeah, for those of you who want. As well as I'm selling this beast, so if anyone is looking for an old scroll saw, because I just got the new, what's the name of it? The Barnes number 2. And I don't have space for 2 of these in my shop. So this one I'm selling out. But $200 if anyone wants it. But let's see. I think that's about it for this one. If anyone has any last minute questions, otherwise we're going to wrap it up and turn around. I think that'll be it. Yeah, we've got a really good group. Let's see, there's 3 tables down there and 4 over here that didn't sell. And usually those are full. But we had over 200 people sign up to come for this one. So it is a very large local meet and one of the best of them. So, are there frog shirts still available? Let's see, I've got 1, 2. Is that a Christmas one? That's a Christmas one. I think I have 2 frog shirts left. There might be 1 more medium left in there. But yeah. So I sell these at any of the meets. Well, at this one because I can. I don't take them to the other tool meets. But if anyone wants a shirt, come on out, say hi. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's turn around. There we go. I think that will about do it. So this has been a lot of fun. I hope you all like it. Do you think a 6-hour drive would be worth it? For me, for the national, yes. Oh yeah. Because it's a 3-day thing. We have people who come literally from all around the world. We have, there's a couple that almost always flies in from the Netherlands, come from South America. There's several who come from Europe. So yeah, 6-hour drive for a national is well worth it. And it starts Thursday with a tailgating, so there's a huge amounts of sales outside, and those tend to be the cheaper things that need to be restored or the bigger things. And then Friday and Saturday sales inside, as well as there are tours and there are tool talks and demonstrations and other things happening throughout the days. So yeah, 6 hours, Lake Erie. Is there an extra large? I'll take it. I tell you what, send me an email and I'll see if there's any left after today. Amazing walkthrough. Thank you for this. I'm glad you could. So I think that'll about do it for today. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Now we play the game of find the turn off button. I think it's this one. Hi.